Yes, we are.
And because we do so, who do we have?
We have Mayra, who is just amazing. Mayra Zamora is with us right now, and she's brought along a guest to talk about a wonderful, wonderful organization that a lot of people may not even know exists here in Corpus Christi, and it's been around since, you were saying, 1976?
And Arturo will answer those questions for you.
Welcome. Good to have you.
Thank you for having me. Yes, I'm here. I am the Director of Public Relations for the Institute of Hispanic Culture. Like Mayra said, we have been around since 1976, and we currently have a museum and a historic house in Heritage Park.
And this is open to the public?
Yes, it is. It's open to the public Tuesday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can walk in, there's no charge. We accept donations, but you can walk in and just see all the beautiful artifacts from all over Latin America.
And that's what we are talking about right now, is el Instituto Cultural Hispano de Corpus Christi. What are some of the artifacts, the memorabilia that we would be seeing?
Yeah, no, we have cultural dresses from all the states of Mexico. We have a collection of porcelain dolls created by artisan artists in Mexico, depicting the different cultures in Mexico, including indigenous cultures. We have all kinds of. We also have documents dating back to the 1800s by Mexican landowners here in Texas, showing just how long Hispanic people have been here in Texas.
Absolutely. I mean, of course, Texas was once part of Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
Where we grew up.
The border crossed us.
Myra, what about your artwork?
Yeah, so the name of the exhibition, I decided to call it Mira.Land. I'm very excited because I haven't had an in-person exhibition since, I want to say, 2019 or 2020. So I'm excited to see the community again, just having that interaction. That's probably the thing that I've missed the most. But I'm going to be having an artist talk at 7 p.m. The exhibition is from 6 to 8, but that way the community can come. And I want to talk about more, starting to let Corpus Christi know more about my codex, which basically means you have to decipher what I include in my compositions.
And we remember from the first time that you were on the show years ago, you brought that and you kind of gave us a little quiz.
Yes,
you know? But it is so cool to see your work all over South Texas. And of course, congratulations for being Artist of the Month.
Thank you. Thank you.
One of my favorite works that you did and you helped do was the one there at La Palmera Mall, because we saw you doing it. We saw you in action. So if you're not aware, she does have work all over South Texas. Let us know some of the places that they can find.
The most noticeable one is the Herman and Herman building. And people are like, why that one? Because Mr. Herman let me paint the entire building. And that one also has a heavy influence of the codex. So people, when you go, the black and white, they have to decipher what it says.
Sure, absolutely. And so that's what makes you stand out among many of the other artists of today. Truly leaving a mark in your community. This is your community, and there's a certain signature that belongs to Mayra, and Mayra, it's very unique. ¿Cómo le haces? Where do you come up with these ideas?
I have been doing this since I was a little girl in Tivoli, Texas. Mr. Garza, my art teacher, just let me play around. So I was very fortunate to do that. So I have been hiding things in my artwork since I can remember. But now as I've grown, my artwork has grown too. So I say that my codex has become a little bit more stylized. And it's going to even become more abstract in the future. So I can already see what it's going to look like when I'm about 80 or 90, if I make it.
I noticed when you were talking about yourself as a little girl, you were getting to say Chicana.
Yes.
Right? You identify yourself as Chicana.
100%.
Why is that?
Because Mr. Garza, yet again, Mr. Garza, he was also a prominent artist himself with Carmen Lomé Garza, so he knew all those artists that were coming out of Kingsville. But that's who I am. I'm Mexican American, and I'm proud to represent my community. So I like to say I'm Chicana, Hispanic, and Latina. I'm all that.
All that. And you know what? That is an interesting culture, because and the actual term, which is still very active in many parts of our nation, especially in California, where everyone identifies who is of Hispanic culture, Mexican American, as Chicanos. The interesting part is that we got other artists who've left us, like Jesus Trevino, who just passed away, identified also as a Chicano, as being proud of this indigenous culture that we are. Do you, over at the museum, feature any articles from the Chicano culture?
Yes, we do. We have, well, we had an exhibit called the Pictures of the Mexican Revolution. Last summer, Mauro Murillo, an artist from San Antonio, brought these paintings where he depicted the Mexican Revolution, which is actually a time period where there was a mass migration also from Mexico to the U.S. But throughout the museum, there's just so much in the museum. But there's definitely artifacts from Mexico and more modern stuff, more Chicano stuff too.
Very cool.
I love
Very
it.
good.
So don't forget, it's going to be at the Instituto de Cultura Hispánica de Corpus Christi there at Heritage Park on Chaparral. The exhibit dates desde el día 7 de marzo hasta el día 30, so you have plenty of time to make plans. Exhibit hours are Tuesday through Saturday desde las 10 de la mañana hasta las 2 de la tarde. The closing reception, when you can actually talk to Ms. Mayra, is going to be May 30th, el día 30 de mayo, desde las 6 de la tarde hasta las 8 de la noche, with the artist pop-up and talk a las 7. There you go.
got
And it's
it.
open for all ages.
Yes,
everybody.
bring
Everybody.
the family. I want to see the little
The
kids
little
there
ones.
too.
So important to make sure that you introduce the little kids to the arts. It's so important. Yes.
Thank you both
No,
for
thank
coming.
you,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
having us. Thank you.
Thank
The best of
you.
luck. Hope to see you again soon. Okay. We'll be right back with more Domingo Live after this.